All right, guys, we're setting lines, and all of a sudden the board started just ripping. Fish on.
Feeling like a nice fish.
Will's hooked up. Yeah, he says it feels like a nice one. Who knows? It's been so long since we caught a walleye trolling, I couldn't tell you what a nice one feels like anymore. Look at that, guys. Oh.
This isn't a sheephead. This is a nice walleye.
If it's not a sheephead, it's a nice walleye. That should be a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, man, guys. Fishing out of Barcelona this morning. Barcelona Harbor has been...
on fire.
On fire. And so, you know we chased that bite. This is probably the first trolling video of the walleye season you guys are going to see. It is not our first effort this year. We have been fishing hard and just...
The key of so far this year...
Hold on.
Don't troll in Buffalo.
Don't troll in Buffalo, Will says. Yeah, it's been absolutely brutal, guys. The worms are still uncovered.
That's exciting. I didn't even get all my rods out.
I know. I turned around and I was going to help you set your last rod. What do we got going on?
Pulling. Bigger rod bed.
Oh, yeah. We got new Okuma setups. These rods are going to be sweet for us. We like a good fish fight. We got one. You're good. All right, I'm going to work on getting the net. Please don't be a sheephead. The marks on the screen are outrageous.
Yeah, it's a good screen.
Outrageous.
All right, get ready.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is a good fish. Better frickin' swim with the boat.
Oh, this is the... I hate netting them on this side, honestly, with the live scope and the navigation lights. We've only been, I mean, trolling for 5 minutes. Like you said, you didn't even have all your rods out. I haven't even seen this fish. Holy cow! Oh, I just saw him. Yeah, pretty nice. It's a good fish. Oh man, he's right there. Oh, jeez. Oh, no!
Wow. You need to work on your netting
I don't know
skills.
what happened.
You got the net wrapped around in a complete circle.
Holy cow. Nice fish. Jeez Louise.
For some reason, you were not ready for that.
Well, I felt like you were pulling them away from me, to be honest with you.
You actually pushed them away because you had the net totally wrapped in the circle. Don't do that.
Yeah, that was a bad idea. Well, they're going in the box.
Yeah, they're dead. That's a great fish right there.
Here, I'll grab the camera. You grab your fish. Show them off. We got a beautiful sunrise and a gorgeous first fish of the morning, guys.
That's a pretty freaking big walleye.
Solid walleye. Oh, baby.
Nice.
Nice fish, Will.
All right.
Going in the box,
In the box.
Yeah. Got a little ice in there. Somebody, one of our subscribers, Will, posted, and he said, "You're supposed to have water in the live well." I said,
Not enough live well.
I said, only if you want to keep them alive.
Yeah.
So, anyway, pack that full of ice. What do we got, bud?
We're just trolling. Oh, you got another. Oh, you just had one.
On what?
Your snap weight. And just.
My down rod right here?
Yeah.
No kidding. Oh, yeah. Either that, I'm hitting bottom.
Oh, yeah, it's still there. Get him. Get him.
Is he on?
Oh, he's on. Get him.
Come on, baby.
Get him.
Oh,
Man, you like those rods.
I love these rods. All right, we're going to have to clean up a little bit here.
Yeah, I'm at the clip on. All right, guys. Couldn't even get my other rod set.
We can't even get fully set up here. This is how I remember Barcelona.
I gotta walk around with the foot pedal like an idiot again.
Will's button's not working, guys.
It's wore out. Had a lot of clicking going on.
It doesn't feel like anything's on here.
Did you lose another one?
I don't know.
Holy smokes. You're about to not be able to touch a net or a rod.
It doesn't really feel like anything's on here.
There's on there. Or not. Oh, it's on there.
I wonder if it's like a little
Could be a perch or something.
yeah. Oh,
It's there now.
got some head shakes. Silver bass? I'm gonna reel slow because last time you...
It's a keeper walleye.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Alright. We're gonna try to boat flip him, or?
I'd flip that guy. I don't think he's coming on hooks. He's got both hooks in him.
See a keeper? My days of grabbing fish are over. I
Got him on the white.
yeah. A couple weeks ago, guys, I buried a hook.
Yeah, you guys didn't see it because we didn't catch anything. But
we caught my
man
nub.
freaking drove one right to the bone.
Little keeper.
Oh, keeper.
That rod just got bit twice in 5 minutes. I mean, as fast as I could put it down. And here you go.
3D blades.
3D blades,
Very
man. White.
Yep.
Get on Buffalo Tackle, guys.
Yep.
You can get 10% off. Those would be called replacement blades, but you can buy them rigged up already for you. We could just happen to tie our own.
Yep.
But
All right, let's try to get some rods back out. All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Now that we got this kind of all set, and the fish have kind of took a breather for a second, but out of Barcelona, New York this morning, just about to Pennsylvania, and this is where the hot bite's been. And we're not gonna, you know, fish not around a hot bite. We fished Buffalo Friday night after work, just because this is an hour-and-a-half drive for us. It's not the easiest and most quick place to get, but fished Buffalo, and it is like a ghost town. Talked to a couple other guys that fished it all day and caught 3 fish. Southtown's walleye tournament, so some guys are looking for some big fish, and the Dunkirk walleye tournament was pretty much won right here yesterday, and a box full of those first ones that we caught, and I could see why that could be a winning box right there. It was some really quality fish. So we're gonna keep trolling here, running our snap weight program. Hopefully you guys learned something today. We got the Blue Diamond Akuma rods paired up with the
new cold waters.
Cold waters. Yep, size 30 reels, and they're great. We love them so far.
Those 3D blades, man.
3D worm harness blades. You can buy them as already made, or you can buy just the blades separate, which is what we do, and build them yourself. But we're gonna keep trolling this direction for a little while. If nothing happens, we'll run back up into those marks and do it again. But it seems like I might get a little sporty out here, so we'll see.
Yeah. Got one.
Got him.
Oh yeah. We just put that rod down. Those bottom rods are getting it done this morning.
This was bottom. I'm seeing a bunch of fish like on the bottom.
Yeah.
And that's where that dude was.
Man, feel like a decent bite. That last one, the 2 I've hooked were small, you know.
Yeah. Want to hit enter on the screen there?
Yeah, I don't think we could handle if the boards were firing right now. You'll hear it say enter. You Lowrance guys know that's a waypoint. So Will and I many years ago did a crazy thing because we didn't know what we were doing, and every time we caught a walleye on Lake Erie, we dropped a waypoint. And let me tell you, the data that we have, Will's just switching sides there, making room. The data that we have on where the fish are is pretty crazy. Our screen sometimes when we're navigating looks a little rough.
Yeah,
but
you gotta look through the marks. That's the
you gotta just zoom in more.
Yeah.
But guys, it is like it's a lot of data, and it's a great way to.
And it's not so much that fish are always there, but for what it is, it's a place to look. You know, the other night out of Buffalo, there was no fish around, and so we just went from spot to spot to spot to spot, and like, you know, if they're not in those 6-7 spots, they're just not there. Yeah. And we had a buddy come out of Sturgeon Point, and he did the same thing and ran it all the way back to Buffalo. And Will
keeps looking at me. He's actually hitting the foot pedal.
Yeah, the button doesn't like to work right now.
The button is junk this morning, so we got a new one on order. But
it's like what we used to do.
Yeah. Don't snap it when you let it go, guys. Nice and easy.
All these little tricks, guys.
Nice and easy.
You can actually see that fish right there.
Little tricks. Call them painful lessons. That's the fish right there, guys. on the live scope. This has been really good. You know, you don't see a lot of guys use it in this application, but we can actually see our snap weights. We know exactly how deep we are.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of math that people do in their head to figure that out.
Yeah, and I was just telling Dad too. I've had to speed up a little bit. We got a lot of current pushing us.
Yeah.
And it's not so much. Wow, this fish is taking line. It's not so much that, you know, it's current with the lake heading to the river, but it's more the wind direction makes your current. And so last night it blew pretty good out here, and it made some rollers and stuff, but that's what made the current, and it's pushing us a little bit. And so I've had to speed us up. Usually we hang around 1.1, 1.2, and we're doing about 1.5 to 1.7. So
you can hear stuff clicking.
Yeah.
Oh, double.
Just crank down on it. Tighten it up a little bit. Give it a couple cranks. Double, guys. Another one on.
I'd say
And then, yeah, get over here then.
All right, let me mind you.
This is that's a big fish.
I hope it's not a sheep or something.
It's a big walleye.
Oh, geez, that is a big walleye. Make sure you don't stop pulling forward.
We got a trip. Oh, we got another line.
Well, yeah, my board. Shoot. What about that mess? I don't know how we did that.
Fish swam way over there.
Yeah.
Alright, well, gotta do this quick.
We'll show you this one real quick. I forgot we got one in the net, Will. Let's see him.
That's not really nice.
Yeah, that's a nice fish. I mean, it got a little crazy there at the end.
Perfect eater size.
Yeah, a little crazy at the end there, guys, only because it crossed into another line.
Number 3.
Nice. All right, let's see what's going on. You want to grab that rod too?
Yeah, I can.
Check it, and then we'll get rebaited over there.
Tighten that up a little bit over there. Can't tell if there's one here or not. Oh yeah, there is.
It was a good bite.
Yeah, there's a fish here.
First board fish of the morning, right?
Second board fish. That first fish came on a board.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know how I played it.
You know who put the net there, guys? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I'm clipping here. Nice and easy. There it goes. The net was up on the gunnel. If Will would have taken one more step, he'd have gone upside down. That was good. Feel like good fish?
Yeah, I want to grab that snap weight and put it on the other side.
Yeah, might as well. We got one. Wow, getting sporty. We're gonna. Something tells me, unless this wind direction changes, we're gonna get our fish and get. I don't know.
10 knots or less, they said.
10 knots or less.
It's pushing it.
Here's
It's going a solid 9 right now.
Yeah, here's your snap at it. I mean, I can do this. You guys, if you watch, you know the old guy's not a fan of the.
No, the only bad part is it's about a 6.5 mile run back to where we put the boat in.
Yeah.
So.
Can't you get away from it if you run way inside?
It's got a little bit of north in it. It might get. You could try it, but it gets a little tricky.
Nice slow ride on the back.
Yep.
So this one was set. We got our. Well, first of all, we got a note to Will.
You suck.
And then here's our numbers. Passenger driver is what we do. Oh,
not.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me clip on. Oh man, busy this morning.
Oh, he's trying to fight.
Holy cow, he's fighting now.
Wow. Yep. No, blue day.
Those blue diamonds are. That's what happened to my net. It was the wind. Blew it. And I got to step over this stinking live scope all the time now. You can't just net a fish anymore in this boat. Whew. Yeah.
Coming up quick.
Oh, I see him. Oh, yeah, that's a fish. Yeah. All right. Nice eater. Nice eater.
Quality.
Not like the other two you brought in, but a nice fish. Just trying to get our hook back. It caught in the net and he thrashed.
Yep. Ripped it right off.
Away he went. He's a bleeder as well. Yeah. Give you the player grip. But yeah, nice walleye,
Give
guys.
it a box. Number 4, going in. All right, we're gonna get the back of the boat picked up.
We gotta
See, that's what's left of the harness. That ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, a lot of times they catch
Yep.
going into the net and they thrash and just break off.
Yep.
So I got the hook out of.
All right, let's do it.
What's going on here?
Kind of got out of them a little bit, so reeled the spread in, and it's a little too bumpy. The wind's blowing a little too hard to be able to turn around and go back right through them. So reel the spread in real quick and motor back up to the top of them. Probably extend the one end of them a little bit, and just try to stay on them the best we can and keep poking away. But 1 troll, 4 fish, and
4 for 5 in less than an hour.
in about a mile. So pretty good. So let's go do it again.
We extended our troll, so we're motored up further than we had before.
Yeah, about a half mile.
About a half mile, and there's still good marks here, guys. So that's good news for us.
Walleye, the thing with walleye that I've started to notice, and I don't know if other guys have noticed, but probably 8 times out of 10, when walleye decide that they want to move during the day even, they usually go into the waves. They very, very rarely, that I've noticed at least, move with the wind.
Yeah, we talk about this a lot. If you guys see something different, let us know. But seems to be...
It seems something that we kind of key in on, but we'll see. They might have moved in, might have moved out. We are the farthest boat out, so I don't know. I'm sure they're catching in there too. I don't know, but we're catching. All right, Dad's going for a rod. Take him, drag. Get him. Gonna hit the enter.
All right, I just popped
it.
Coming across. Shut the clicker off.
Shut the clicker off. No one likes to listen
Coming
to
through.
Well, that's the drag screaming. Nobody likes the clicker.
It's way back there.
A little more low.
Might want to let that rod out a little bit, maybe. I don't know.
What's that?
My inside board.
Yeah, that's fine. Just bring it right more to the left. There you go. All right.
Will always coaches.
I don't like tangles.
Two summers on a salmon charter as the mate, and
You learn a thing or two.
this is what you get. Please don't do that. Please bring your rod to the left. Only I don't get the please usually.
No.
All right, my board is here.
Sure is.
'Cause I'm an impatient reeler.
Hey, you're reeling pretty fast. That was a good bite out there.
Yeah, it was. Ripped line.
All right, let's get that board off of there.
Well, that feels like a good fish.
Let's hope.
It's head shaking down there.
I like head shakes.
Yeah.
Finally got back into where we were poking some fish. It was quiet there for a minute.
Yeah, literally. As soon as we started, thinking we were going to extend that troll, and it didn't really work out that way.
No, not at all. 1 ounce snap weight, high fish.
Oh yeah, but I had set this a little bit deeper, remember?
Yeah, you did. What'd you set it at?
30.
30.
So it's a 1 ounce
Yep.
snap weight. 30
feet on the board.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I should clip on here.
It feels like a decent fish. I don't know.
Does it?
I haven't fought too many fish on these blue diamonds yet, so it's a little.
It's definitely a whippier rod than you're used to.
Yeah.
You can actually feel the fish.
I love it.
It doesn't feel like you're reeling with a 2x4.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a nice fish.
what a nice fish, yeah. Yes, all right.
Wow, he was not coming off there. He had the front and the back.
And just the front. Interesting.
That is a great eater right there.
Oh man, beauty.
Not a big one, but
Not
a
as
tasty
big.
one.
Boy, they feel great on those
Yeah,
rods.
I do. I like those rods a lot.
Wow. That's been a nice addition. That's number, what in the box?
5 in the box.
5 in the box?
5.
So, and it's not even, I don't even think it's 7 o'clock in the morning yet.
No?
But I can get this out of the net quick enough. I'll show you what that fish took.
Yeah, 3D blade. That's one of the bigger ones. That's like a thumper.
And in one of our, like I said, we've been doing some trolling. The fishing just hasn't been good. But the other night, we did get some fish, and they were up high, and they were on this fire tiger up high. So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna
we'll get it back out there.
Reset. All right, guys, we'll just grab this rod.
That's a good fish.
We were
Look how
just
fast that board's shooting.
Oh yeah, we were just saying. Oh wow, that board is actually sunk. It just sank. We were just saying, we got to go find our fish. They moved on us, and we'll.
So we call waiting on the S-turn.
You made a pretty hard turn towards shore.
And I was like, screw this isn't working.
And that board just went. We do that a lot. Will does that a lot, I should say. Pretty funny.
I love my S-turns.
I know you do.
Some of the new trolling motors out are so fancy that they auto S-turn. I kind of want one of those. I don't have to sit there and go left, right, left.
You want a lot of stuff.
It's also expensive.
Yeah. The wind died for us.
It's making the boat do some crazy stuff.
Yeah. That was a great bite.
Yeah,
right
it was.
there. I mean, your board is under the water.
Yeah, I slowed the boat down a little bit because.
Well, I hope so. It feels big.
Slid a little
so maybe
bit.
they just slid down the down a little bit. That's what it looks like for us on the little Lowrance, guys.
It's little, but it gets the job done.
You can still listen.
It does.
Screens. You know, we got what's the live scope? 10-inch screen.
10-inch screen.
It's nicer. I'm not gonna lie, but man, that's a 5-inch screen back there.
Yeah, and about a $2,000 price difference.
When I bought that thing, it was before you were even a twinkle.
Yep.
And it was, I think I paid about $400 for that unit, which
for back then was good money.
For me at the time was a lot of money, you know.
$400 doesn't really get you that far anymore.
Yeah.
2 ounce are coming in.
Might get you a battery for it. All right, here's the snap weight. All right, so I'm gonna clip on because the snap weight means we're 50 feet from the fish. That's a big fish.
Is it?
Oh yeah. I'm
get your net good and
I don't
ready
want to
this
get too
time.
excited, but that looks like a nice.
Oh, that's a nice fish. He's fighting too.
Yeah, he is. Every time he turns his head and goes towards the boat, like that. Drop him. Yep.
Got him.
Nice. Not a giant, but a really solid fish. I'd take a boatload of these.
Yeah, that's a
Show that guy up. Oh, we got it.
All right, guys. Nice 22-inch fish. Nothing crazy, but.
This fish might have just shook off.
Really?
Yeah. I felt like 2 head shakes. I wasn't reeling.
You suck.
Either that or he's swimming at the boat. I think he shook off though.
All right, guys. You know what that is? One man in the boat.
Yeah, this fish popped off. He had to sit there for a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
And he didn't. He spit it instead of eating. Darn it.
All right, guys. Here's that blade that's been catching them this morning. Doing good. The white is also picking some fish, but it seems like this purple color is doing.
Yeah, we'll put
pretty good.
We'll put them on the screen for you guys.
Yeah, if you guys want to check them out, buffalotackle.com, code WillsWorld gets you 10% off these blades. Challenger jigs, Challenger crankbaits. There's the white. That one's.
We got a problem. Half a worm came back.
Oh man. Man, it's getting nice out here now. Wind died. That could have been a perch. We're going pretty slow.
Could have been. It wasn't super heavy.
No.
So,
all right, we gotta get some stuff set back up here.
All right, setting lines, and we got one going on the outside. What do you want to grab it or
clearing this? Yeah.
Lay that down. We just got that other fish in the boat, guys. So, and it tripped it didn't trip the board. So Will's gonna give this a little tug, and that pulls the clip off.
There it goes. Get that clicker off.
So you're not fighting the board, basically.
Yeah, I mean it's still pulling on the board, but it's not pulling against the boat. Basically.
Yeah, that's cool.
Man, we're not marking many fish, but they sure are biting, and something. Oh, maybe not.
My outside.
We're like awfully fishy over there.
Man, I love it.
The report we had from yesterday was that, you know, once it got light out, these fish started to come real high in the water column. And so this morning we had these rods. Oh boy. We had some rods set high, and they weren't doing anything, but we didn't panic and just left them there. And
we also sent a bunch of rods deep.
We sent a bunch of rods deep.
You know, you gotta hedge your bets, but yeah.
But what you want to have is some high rods, so that when those fish do go high, you know it, and you can start to adjust. You know, don't bury all your rods where you see the fish, as tempting as it is, because they are gonna move. And usually it happens right about now, right when that sun starts to hit the water.
Here comes the wind again.
And that's straight out of the east.
That's what it was doing. Look. You can see that. Little secret on Lake Erie: when the wind dies, in our experience, it just means it's changing direction. It's kind of a joke because the wind's always blowing out.
It's funny. I've talked to a lot of guys that have fished other Great Lakes and considerable time on other Great Lakes. And something that everybody usually has in common is there are no waves like waves on Lake Erie. They are so tight together and they get so big.
It's nasty.
It's nasty out here.
So that'll actually, if this wind comes out of the east like it's supposed to, it should.
Oh geez, we got a double.
I think you might have tangled. You were pretty. Oh yeah, I could have moved that for you. I'm sorry.
That's a fish. Put it in the rod holder.
All right, we're back. Had to make some room, and we think we hooked up on that rod too. But now it's not acting like it now. I mean, we basically.
Yeah, we're probably gonna
cleaned everything
back in and reset after this.
Your side of the boat is empty and mine is half empty. Oh, we gotta get this guy. You're bringing him right up the back of the boat.
Yeah,
which is goofy as all get out. But cottonwood, the fuzz. Got to pull it off the line, guys. Oh, you're going across all the gear. Wow. Holy smokes. Just putting it back. Yep. Man, this fish is giving you fits. And this is not the side we want to. We got all of our rods laying here. This is not the side we want to be netting on, but it's the side it's going to come up, I guess. What do you need? Feel good?
Yeah.
Not as good as you thought, huh?
Well, there's a lot of stuff going on right now.
Let's see if I can help you and get that off. Here goes the snap weight. That's Will's.
Right up the surface.
All right, let me clip on here, bud.
Yeah, it's coming fast now.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think it's a small fish. That's just my opinion of it. We got all kinds of poles over on this side leaning here in the water.
It's coming.
Gotta let me in there.
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's not that little.
No, it's actually a nice fish.
Drop it.
All right, yeah, good stuff.
Purple. Already came on hook.
Did he? Did you a favor?
Yeah.
Get a hold of him.
I know.
That's
nice eater.
To do it. Yeah. Nice job.
Get him in the box.
In the box.
Number 7.
What are we gonna do here? We got
probably pick some stuff up and then probably redo it. Go a little inside.
Motor
just
back up.
Not a ton, just a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Let's get this all hooked up and cleaned up. What a mess.
All right, guys. So that last troll there with the little bit of east wind coming now, and it's actually ripping again right now. I think these fish slid inside a little bit, and there's a whole bunch of boats inside of there, but we've been doing fine out here. So we're not gonna go way in there, but we'll move about a quarter mile inside of where we were catching them. And I think they just pushed over there with that wind and got out of our track. So that's what we're gonna do. And it's not too bumpy out here, a little bit, but not terrible. So, all right, let's do it.
I don't know if you guys can see that buoy. There's a white buoy out there, and on the other side of the boat there's some orange ones that I can't locate.
Right over there next to that boat.
Yeah, right next to that boat in the distance. But out of Barcelona, there's some commercial fishing that happens.
A lot of commercial fishing
for perch, for yellow perch, and so they set these nets out. they're usually marked pretty good, but sometimes like that one I showed you, that white one, only one end of that thing is marked, and so we don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
we may be resetting gear here in a minute, but
the scarier thing is in the dark, there's no lights on them, and so you'll be cruising along, and all of a sudden, like, you know, you're almost watching the horizon almost look like a tree in the middle of the lake,
yeah.
and you'll have to go around it. Oh, here's a fish.
Oh, nice. Oh, the down rod. Wow, that's not what we're seeing. Nice job, bro. Oh, it came off. Shoot. Might have been a perch or something. You never know. But yeah, you were talking about, so we found, is he gonna bite it? We found when we're navigating, just to stay inside a little bit, like 30 to 40 feet of water. And then the nets seem to be 50 to 60 plus.
Yeah,
whatever,
pretty much in the perch ground.
Yeah, yeah. Shoot, no fish there, huh?
No.
Darn it. You got one over there?
Oh, that's a good fish. Old trick. Slow the freaking boat rate down.
Old trick, new trick.
Old trick, new trick.
Also, get Dad busy setting the rod back that got nibbled.
Yep.
The old bait and switch.
I had slowed us down.
Oh, thanks.
There you go.
Oh my God, this is a big fish.
Slower.
That's a big
Maybe this is why you're losing fish.
Oh, it's definitely why we're losing fish. I am an impatient reeler.
Slow and steady.
That's a big fish, I feel like.
If we were in Brian's boat, he'd be hitting you.
I know, I get hit a lot.
Yeah, you got real slow.
The kidney punch while you're reeling in.
Steadily.
Slow down. So you slowed the boat way down, is that right?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit enter over here.
Is it screen marking?
No. It's like one here, one there, but hey, if it's one here, one there, and they want to bite,
and they're hugging bottom. I mean, we got nailed on the other one. I mean, this is a swimmer, as we would say, too. Let me. Well, I guess I got plenty of room, but
yeah,
he's still.
He's making some swims.
He's moving around. He's moving around back there for sure.
Low profile convectors.
Oh,
those are so nice.
Love these things. Love them. We have two sizes of these little guys.
Yep, that's the bigger little guy.
Yeah, more palm size. The other one's a more like what you'd bait cast with.
Yep.
You know, that guy over there is right in that perch net. I
no,
mean,
that perch net's way back there.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Here comes my
the 3 ounce.
Jeez, well, this is a nice fish.
Yeah, you should be ready to give him some line if he needs it. All right, 3 ounce weight. Fish is staying down.
Man,
it's usually the recipe for some big ones.
Yeah, look at that. Oh man, I mean,
big?
Yeah. Oh, geez. Or am I in it?
No, there's no way you're in it.
Okay. That's a bite.
So I'm gonna tighten this down, guys. And...
Now I gotta make some headway, right? Oh yeah, I'm
yep.
head shapes like
yeah, we got a fish on there.
Nice. We haven't had good luck with the doubles this morning. Will, this thing is just thumping.
Should I clip on?
Holy cow. I don't know, man. I can't even get it. I can't gain it.
All right, we're gonna clip on here.
Yeah. What I don't want to do is lose a double. This thing is thrashing out.
Well, I'm gonna keep reeling on this one.
Just one-handed reeling.
One-handed reeling.
Will, look at the rod.
I know. I see it.
Is it possible it's a sheephead?
It's a big walleye.
I think so.
Yeah, doing this is a bit. Oh, I see him. It's big.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let's hope he's swimming with.
It's big.
He's swimming with the boat. Let's see. Holy cow, that's a big one. Yeah. Here, guys. Oh, beautiful. Lake Erie walleye. That's a 6-7 pounder going in the box.
Going in the box.
You still got a fish over there?
Yeah. I'm just reeling real slow over here.
I can't get that one to fit in the box.
No?
Got him.
Whew. Well, might be going slow.
Doing. You want me to take that one?
I got him. I got him.
It was on your side.
Planer board at 50 with that purple. It's just been.
The purple's been on fire.
Poking away.
We actually broke the back hook off of that.
Yeah, I was like, you better.
Funny story. This harness that this fish is on right now with Will has caught a bunch of fish today, and one of them broke the hook. Let me get a towel here. Broke the hook, and Will goes, take it apart and rebuild it. So I did, and then here we are.
It's pulled 5 fish.
Getting paid off for that. Yeah, it's a 5 fish.
5 fish bait.
Man, well, also it feels like the wind is picking up on us.
A little bit.
A little bumpy.
Coming a little more east now.
How many in the box now? 8? And that board's going? Is it, or is the boat turning?
That's got a fish.
It's got a fish on. Should I reel that a few times?
Yeah, tighten the drag up and just start cranking. Oh yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna loosen it a little bit now. Oh geez, hold on, let me clip you guys out. Triple. Triple.
This isn't, I don't think this is any slouch either. Not super close, but pretty close.
Close enough. Oh, Will. He pulled hard right there.
Yeah, he did.
I can't believe you lost that fish.
That sucked.
Give me that rod, grab the other one. Oh, well. That was
heartbreaking.
That was crazy. That was a big fish. I just saw a hint of him down there. Darn it. Still on here?
Yeah.
Let's hope. We have not had good luck converting these doubles, and that was a triple, guys.
Just so much stuff going on.
Yeah, it's tough, and it's a little sporty out here, so. Ah, shoot, that fish was at the boat.
My whole freaking side got cleared again.
Man.
I gotta capitalize on one of these. Jeez Louise.
Man alive. Yeah, right?
That was a good fish too. It was fighting hard.
Oh, it was. I saw a little bit of shine.
Did ya?
Big. Yeah, it's a nice fish.
Later board.
Shoot. Well, this was no slouch of a bite.
No.
Right here.
And
so
usually the high ones are the big ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably the one.
Holy cow! Did it pop off too?
I think it did.
Oh, Will.
It definitely did.
Ah, shoot. Well, guys, what do you have to say for yourself over here?
I don't know.
You suck.
Too much going on.
You suck. Darn it. We had a triple and we got one of them, but it was a toad. Nice fish. But we got a lot of work to reset.
See where we are in the troll.
Yeah, we're gonna check real quick. Since we're half of the poles are out of the water, we might as well look.
That's the epicenter right there.
Darn it.
Everything's going on.
The epicenter.
I think we'll reel them back in.
Holy cow, guys, that was crazy. All right, lots of work to do.
Yeah. It's gonna be a 3-start.
Make it go.
Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 1, but it always starts.
Make it go. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. All right.
So we're really just gonna reset on the. We just ran through a batch of fish that really didn't show up good on the screen, but usually that's high fish.
That's really high fish. They're above 35 feet down, and that's just because the cone at the top starts like this. When it gets to the bottom, it's like this.
Yeah.
And so you pick more fish up when they're on the bottom, obviously, because your cone is much bigger. But when they go high, you might only see one, you might see none, but they're there.
They're there. And we had some information that said, you know, don't even trust the screen.
Yep. And a lot of times too, you know, we got bit on that down rod and we got bit on my 50. It doesn't mean those fish are near the bottom. They could be coming from 35 feet up and looking down and seeing it, and they come down.
Just never
bite
know.
it. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's do it. Well,
Fish on.
right down. 1 mile an hour.
1 mile an hour. The two back rods went. This rod went first, and we missed it. And then this rod went, and Will grabbed it, and then thought better of it. Let it
eat.
Let it eat is what we say, but started to like drop the rod tip toward the fish.
And you can literally just feel it going jump, jump,
And then he
jump.
just swept the rod, and it seemed like it was there. I think it's a perch.
I don't think so.
We'll never think. He's like, we haven't caught a single perch all
We
day.
haven't.
And I say it's because we grabbed the rod within 2 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Will's quick on the rods,
Get
guys.
excited, man.
I remember Brian told me that you guys were fishing a tournament, and he said he never touched a rod all day long.
No.
He's like, that kid, he's like, he stands in a certain spot in the boat where he can reach every rod within 1 step.
It is pretty
He's
crazy.
like, you can't beat him to a rod.
That is literally a first mate's mentality. You gotta be able to touch everything.
So you hear me, can I have my rod? And he'll hand it over to you, but he don't like to. Yeah, we're watching this perch net too. We kind of, watch your snap. We kind of got blown a little bit off course. And you remember us telling you about that perch net that was happening.
Yep.
It's still happening.
Oh, it's a nice fish. This thing's gonna have some spiciness to it when it gets in.
Is it? It's not crazy fish. Just a nice one. Drop it. Yeah, not huge. Just a eater.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a bleeder. He took that one
Oh man,
firmly.
we cannot show that on the YouTube.
We're not going to show you this fish, guys, unfortunately.
YouTube does not like their blood.
But take our word for it. It's a nice eater.
It's a nice fish. Going in the box, number 9.
Oh
man.
It's like a
Oh, that's
crime
bad.
scene.
Yeah, you're gonna want to wash that net off.
Man, that thing just went wild.
Yeah, it did.
You let it eat all right.
Oh, I let it eat. Missed one, was not gonna miss the other.
All right, so we got to reset these 2 rods. So what's that?
Yep.
9?
9.
We're working at them.
We are.
We're working.
All right, let's get reset.
All right, talk to me, Goose.
We are gonna go back to the top of the drift there. And
Terrible tangle.
that was awful. Actually awful.
First good troll of the year, and we are going through it. So it's all right.
That was a bad one. It happens.
We're gonna turn it around.
Try again.
Back to the top. All right, guys, I think we got one going here. Go ahead, Will. You're ready.
Ooh, that wind is kicking.
Rev 'em up, yeah. We got our sweatshirts back on.
Just started
Let's go.
messing with some speed. We used to troll lead core. We did a lot of S-turns. And I still do S-turns to
Yeah,
this
you
day.
do.
But something that seems a little more effective with the snap weights is just a speed pulse. You know, we've been trolling 1-1, 1-2. I bumped it up to 1-8, 1-9. All the clickers started clicking. Usually Dad gives me a dirty look. And then I slowed it right back down. And what happens is when you speed up, that weight swings back and it raises in the water column. So all of a sudden your harness starts to pull up through the water column. And then when you slow down, it just does this nice gradual fall back to where it rests.
And that's when this one bit.
That's exactly when this one
The
bit.
board is here.
Board is here.
The board has arrived. Bring it.
When we get past number 10, it seems like we've struggled to
The last ones are always the toughest for us. So, let's see. I have a feeling if this one gets off, we're going to have to beep Will.
This has gotten frustrating.
This has gotten frustrating. It's still fun. But man, some days those last few are just, whew, it's still early in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean,
9 o'clock.
yeah. So, it is a great troll finally. Like I said, we've been trying for you guys. Let's see what we got here. What we did have this year was some really amazing casting videos with blade baits.
Yeah.
You guys are used to seeing us kind of vertical jig those things, but man, this year we casted them. We found a spot, as did a lot of you. Everybody knew where that spot was, and man, we hammered down on them pretty good.
I got some good screens. Get ready for a double.
Great.
Get ready.
That's the last thing I want is double.
We are going through some stuff. Wow, it's getting sporty. Sporty.
It is. The wind will not stop.
Number quick. Woo! Back here, right here, right here, right here,
40.
right here.
Got him.
Thank you.
All right.
Start reeling on that other one.
That's on you. Yep. Oh. Still there? I don't know if he's still there. You got it.
No, he's there.
Oh, he's there.
He's swimming
Boy,
in the boat.
let me tell you, I had to pick up about 10 feet of line. Holy cow. Yeah, I can feel him back there fighting.
And yep, that looked like a good bite. All right, number 10, going home.
Nice, well.
See ya.
I got a swimmer on. This thing is trying to cross all the gear.
It's acting like a big one.
Yeah, it's trying to get into my other rod, so doing my best to use all
This
the
color has been doing good this morning, guys.
Yeah.
Purple. Might be the new color of the year.
That was the one we fixed.
Yeah, I'm happy we did. It's caught 7 fish. Hold on. It's not real big. It's big enough.
That's enough.
It's 22 inches.
Oh yeah, bigger than I thought. Wow, I'm glad I listened to you.
Big ones always swim.
Man.
Oh, it keeps following it.
Well, yeah. I mean, we watched him bite and bite and bite. Be careful. And they're just flopping. Oh no, he's got it. Oh no, he just had it. That's why you don't pump the rod. All right, hold that guy proper. See if we can get a.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
That was a nice fish.
Well, we finally got a double.
Finally.
Converted. Holy cow, Will.
Hey, look out. Hold on,
no
hold
fist
on.
bumps yet. Give me
All right,
some.
there we
Yes,
go.
buddy. Wow.
The boat's turning.
The boat's turning.
Turning.
We got a bunch of rods to reset. You can see total chaos. We got one there.
We kind of had a big decision to make. We were either like, you know, keep pounding on these ones or go over where all the other boats were, and we decided to stay here. And
I looked at him, I said,
just
Will,
poking away.
we haven't had a troll yet without a bite.
Yeah.
And that was ultimately what did it. So let us get these rods set back
Well,
up.
and something to show you real quick. That's interesting.
Huh.
I bet you we're right back through the money spot.
Showing the coordinates, guys.
Right there. That has been, every time you come through those waypoints right there, it's money.
That's it.
So let's get these rods back up.
For you guys that like it, you can see the numbers in the bottom left. So we'll see you here.
Oh, here's one. Here's one.
We're going through some fish right here, folks. Got him?
Got him.
Oh, last fish of the morning. Thank God you didn't snap that board over there. I don't know how much the camera got, but the inside board on Will's side went, and it dropped it right out, like the fish popped off before he even got to the rod. And then we look over and this down rod went. Woo! It's got the 3-ounce snap weight, and it's important because it's our limit.
It's our limit.
And it's early. It's like,
early.
I don't even know. It's somewhere around 9 o'clock.
Yep.
So
Not as early as some guys do it, but
you would say, keep your rod to the left, please.
yeah, I'm trying to turn the boat to the left even.
Oh.
That was a good bite on that board. I'm surprised that fish didn't hook.
I know.
I didn't even touch it, and it was already gone.
Yeah, and it was gone. Just swiped at it. Here comes the weight. Watch your bend in your rod. Is it coming with the boat? Is that what's going on here? Yep. Yeah, and you guys, I don't know if you saw that. When I'm unclipping that weight, like I am, you want me to move that rod?
Yeah.
I'm moving my hand with it. That fish is swimming at the boat. And if I grab the line and hold it in a steady position, nobody's reeling.
We don't want to get clipped on here. Fish is
Coming fast, huh?
coming. We don't want to mess around number 12.
We don't want to mess around on
We don't
number
want to
12.
catch number 12.
Let me get your smiling face in there. There we go. Where's the net? This old thing. Alright, no pressure.
Here we go.
Watch your rod
there,
tip.
right here.
Watch your rod tip.
This fish is fighting hard.
Yeah.
It's that purple blade we just put on.
That's right.
That's cool.
We broke a harness and put on a different blade. One we don't use very often. We don't use many Colorados.
That fish was not coming on.
Show them quick. Hold them properly. That's the last one of the
Show
day,
him
guys.
quick. Number 12. Going in.
Let me get the box for you.
Hey.
Woo!
Wait.
Oh yeah.
All right. Grab it up.
Pack it up. Pack it in.
Yep. All right, guys. Number 12. That is gonna end it for us today. Still a nice day out here, and
we might go try to do something different.
might go try to make a second video of today and troll some crankbaits, which if you don't see it, obviously it didn't work, but we're gonna go try.
We're gonna try, and also it depends on how many peanut butter and jellies are in the cooler.
As it is, Dad's coffee's back at the truck, which is strike like 2 and 3.
So I'm like, let's just go back to the truck.
Yeah.
And Will's like, I don't know, let's try something different.
But we're gonna throw some Challenger crankbaits through here and see if that doesn't work.
Stick baits.
Or stick baits, yeah.
We've learned that a crankbait has a long bill.
Yes, whereas a stick bait has a short, and all the Challengers have shorts.
Yes,
but 3D worm harnesses.
We'll get the colors. You know, we'll do a better job this year.
Yeah, so you guys can head over to buffalotackle.com and find them a little easier.
Yeah, get your code Will's World for 10% off.
10%
and
off.
Get those blades, man. Get those blades. Get those.
They work good. We gotta go home and repair a few of these. Holy smokes. Today was damaging.
We've been delinquent in the off season, so all right, I'm gonna help you.